Moving on, as cold weather begins to settle in, pollution in all its forms is tightening its grip on Delhi, with the air quality in the city slipping into the very poor category for the first time this season. In fact, the average AQI recorded this morning at around 6 a.m., that is, was 307. This is clearly a massive deterioration from Sunday, when the average AQI was at 277. Of the 35 monitoring stations, 22 have today recorded the air quality in the very poor category. You're looking at those details on your screens, in fact, which is up from 14 on Sunday. However, even as people suffer, war of words is continuing between the AAP and BJP. Now, after CM Atishi blamed BJP for pollution in the national capital, the Saffron Party is scheduled to stage a protest against the AAP government today.
मैं सभी दिल्ली वालों को बताना चाहूंगी कि दिल्ली की हवा में प्रदूषण बढ़ने का, दिल्ली के पानी में प्रदूषण बढ़ने का असली कारण है भारतीय जनता पार्टी की गंदी राजनीति। सब दिल्ली वालों को पता है कि सर्दी के मौसम में दिल्ली का पोल्यूशन का लेवल बढ़ने का एक महत्वपूर्ण कारण है पराली का जलना। एक तरफ आम आदमी पार्टी की पंजाब सरकार है, जिसने लगातार 2 साल के प्रयासों से पराली जलने की घटनाओं को कम किया है। हरियाणा में जहां पे पिछले साल 1 और 15 अक्टूबर के बीच में 341 फार्म फायर्स हुई थी, वो 23% बढ़कर 417 पहुंच गई हैं। यूपी में जहां पे पिछले साल 244 फार्म फायर्स हुई थी, वो 70% बढ़ के 417 पर पहुंच गई हैं। आनंद विहार के इलाके में प्रदूषण बढ़ने का एक महत्वपूर्ण कारण है सड़क पार करके जो कौशाम्बी बस स्टेशन है, जहां पे यूपी की हजारों डीजल बसेस आती हैं।
Kritika Tiwari, my colleague, joins me live. In fact, she's reporting from Anand Vihar in the national capital, is what I'm given to understand. Kritika, good morning. You know, given the fact that you've been out there at least for the last 1 week or so, looking at these particular numbers and in that particular situation also reporting, there's nobody better than you to be putting that into perspective, because from different locations, you're looking at these visuals of how it is hazy. You're also looking at health conditions, which I'm given to understand while anybody is also reporting, or just, you know, you're exposed to that particular air, it's toxic in nature, which obviously also gives rise to health issues. But at the same point of time, you're looking at this political slugfest, which is not surprising because it happens every year, Kritika.
Right, in fact, Anand Vihar as of this moment is currently the most polluted neighborhood in the city. I'd request our camera person to also give you a sense of the readings that we are getting right now. It's at 362 at 8 a.m. in the morning, and the major pollutant is PM10. Now, PM10 particulate matter can enter your nose directly. It enters through your lungs and causes respiratory illness on prolonged exposure. Yesterday, the Chief Minister as well as the Environment Minister also came to Anand Vihar to take stock of the situation. On your screens right now, you see the number of buses and the magnitude of the people who come in here for their commute. Now, one of the things that is concerning to us also is how not a lot of people are wearing a mask. In the half an hour or so that we have been here, we've seen almost 3 people who had put on a mask. Other than that, everybody here that we also spoke to off camera told us how this is something that they are unfortunately now used to. I'd also request our camera person to give you a sense of the haze that we see by the trees over here, as well as a lot of high rises that are not quite visible because of the grey haze that has engulfed the area. And right towards my left, you will see that there is a water sprinkler currently in action near the Northern Railway construction. Remember, this is also one of the things that the Environment Minister had pointed out, that construction, commute, these are not things that we can stop. But one of the ways in which we can work around is through mechanisms like the anti-smog gun that we see on the screens right now. However, how much that is contributing to dampening the issue of pollution in this area is something that we still wait to see, because not a lot of data is out for that. We were told
Right.
that specifically because Anand Vihar is a hotspot, diesel buses from Uttar Pradesh were blamed. So a couple of steps is what the government is taking. But nonetheless, there is a lot of political blame game and definitely a lack of sustainable issues. Parali is something that will stop in the coming weeks. But the
Right,
toxicity
Kritika,
in
although
the
you're
air
getting
will
us
not.
those important points and putting things into perspective with that ground zero report, I'd have to interject you there for the moment. Of course, through the day, we keep coming back to you, but for now, we leave it at that.